A mother is she who can take the place of all others, but whose place no one else can take. Welcome back, kids. Yes, today we are going to do another new chapter from our English Grammar Magic book. That is chapter number 30. Let's start. Okay, children, take out page number 103, chapter number 30, subject verb agreement. A verb must agree with its subject in number and person. A singular subject takes a singular verb and a plural subject takes a plural verb. Now read these sentences, children. The child laughs at the clown. Next sentence. The children laugh at the clown. Now here in the first sentence, children, laughs is a singular verb because the subject child is a singular subject. And in sentence number 2, laugh is a plural verb because children is a plural subject. Children, every sentence has a subject and a verb, and the subject and the verb must agree in number. If the subject in a sentence is singular, the verb should also be singular. For example, the dog lives in the park. Now, in this sentence, dog is a singular subject. So, we have used a singular verb, lives. See this example, children? The dogs live in the park. Now, here in this sentence, dogs is a plural subject. So, we have used a plural verb, live. Remember this thing, children, that if the subject is a singular noun or pronoun, we put s or es with the verb to agree with the subject. For example, the tailor stitches clothes. Now here, tailor is a singular subject. So, stitches is a singular verb. We added es with the verb to show the agreement between subject and the verb. Now see this example. The tailors stitch clothes. Now here tailors is a plural subject. So we will use a plural verb, stitch. See this example. The baby drinks milk. Here in this sentence, baby is a singular subject. So we will use a singular verb adding s at the end of the verb. So drinks is a singular verb. The babies drink milk. Now here in this sentence, babies is a plural subject. So we will use a plural verb, drink. So remember this thing, children, that whenever there is a singular noun or pronoun, we add s or es with the verb to show the subject verb agreement. Understood? Children, the verb be has many forms. The verbs like am, was, are, were, is are the forms of be. Children, in our pronouns chapter, I told you about three kinds of persons. First person, second person and third person. Yes. So here also, if the subject is I, that is first person singular, we will use the verb am or was. For example, I am a singer. I was in class 3. And if the first person is plural, if the subject is plural, that is we, then we will use the verb are or were. For example, we are happy to see you. We were in class 3. Now, if the subject is in second person, singular, that is you, and same with the plural subject, that is you, we will use the same verb are or were. For example, you are intelligent, you were in class 3. And for plural, you all are intelligent, you were happy to see him. And if the subject or if the noun is of third person, he, she, or it, or any noun, at that time we will use the verb is or was. For example, she is a singer, he was in class 3. This we are talking about singular noun. And if the third person noun is in plural form, that is they, so we will use the verb are or were. For example, they are in class 4. They were very good in studies. Understood? Yes, children. The verb have also has many forms. For example, if the subject is I, which is in singular form, we will use have. I have a bag. And if the subject is we, which is in plural form, at that time also we will use the verb have only. We have a bag. And if the subject is you, whether it is in singular form or in plural form, same verb will be used. Have. You have a bag. And if the subject is third person, he, she, it, or any singular noun, we will use has. She has a bag. He has a bag. My mother has a bag. Rahul has a bag. So, with singular noun, we will use has. And if there is a plural form, that is they, for that we will use have. They have a bag. Understood? Children, there are a few rules regarding the agreement of subject and verb. See the first one. When two or more singular nouns or pronouns are joined by and, the verb that follows the subject is a plural verb. For example, Mahi and you walk to school every day. Now here in this sentence, we are talking about two nouns or pronouns, Mahi and you. These subjects are joined by and. So we will use a plural verb, walk. Mahi and you walk to school every day. This is a correct sentence. Now see this example. Mahi and you walks to school every day. No, this is incorrect. Whenever there are two nouns joined by and, we won't use a singular verb. Understood? Now see this example. Rahul and I are great friends. Yes, this is the correct sentence because Rahul and I, in this sentence we have used more than one singular noun or pronoun, and these subjects are joined by and. So we will use a plural verb are. Now here see this. Rahul and I am great friends. No, this is incorrect. Yes, children, it is true. When we use the pronoun I, the verb is am. But here we are talking about more than one singular noun or pronoun. We are talking about more than one person. So the verb should also be in a plural form. Understood? See the next rule, children. When two or more singular nouns or pronouns are joined by with or as well as, then the verb that follows the subject is a singular verb. For example, the judge with the lawyers has decided that the man is guilty. Now here we are talking about more than one singular noun or pronoun. Judge and lawyers are the nouns in this sentence. Now these nouns and pronouns are joined by with. So we will use a singular verb, has. So this is the correct sentence. Now see this. The judge with the lawyers have decided the man is guilty. No, this is incorrect. Whenever the nouns or pronouns, singular nouns and pronouns which are joined by with, that time we will use a singular verb. Understood? Now see this. Ananya as well as Juhi has passed. Now here we have used more than one singular noun or pronoun. So these nouns are joined by as well as. Ananya as well as Juhi. So whenever two singular nouns are joined by as well as, we will use a singular verb. This is the correct sentence. Now see this. Ananya as well as Juhi have passed. No, this is incorrect. So children, whenever two or more singular nouns are joined by with or as well as, then we will use the verb singular verb. Understood? A collective noun always takes the singular verb. For example, the roses are pretty. Now here the subject is roses. So we used a plural verb are because the subject is plural. Now if we use a collective noun, for example, the bouquet of roses is pretty. Now here we have used bouquet, that is a collective noun. So we will use a singular verb, is. Next example, the keys are missing. The subject is key, which is in plural form, so plural subject. So we will use a plural verb, are. But if we use in a collective noun, for example, the bunch of keys is missing. So we will use a singular verb with collective nouns. Understood? Yes, kids. Now let's discuss our exercises. See page number 104, exercise A. Tick the correct option from the words given in the brackets and fill in the blanks. Now you have to choose the correct option for the given blanks. Number 1, your dog and my cat dash great friends. Now see the statement, children, first. See the sentence. Which nouns are used in the sentence? Your dog and my cat. Yes, children. If the nouns are joined, if the singular nouns are joined by and, we will use a plural verb. Are. Your dog and my cats are great friends. Understood? Next one. Your dog as well as my cat dash very friendly. Now children, here two or more singular nouns are joined by as well as. So we will use a singular verb, that is. Your dog as well as my cat is very friendly. So Try to get the verbs of this exercise. Children, see page number 105, exercise B. Read this passage and fill in the blanks from the options given in the brackets. The class of students dash was or were going to the beach one day. Now children, always identify the subject in the given sentence. Here the subject is the class of students. Class of students means it is a collective noun. So if the subject is in collective noun, we will use a singular verb, that is was. The class of students was going to the beach one day. The teacher and the students dash was or were very excited. Now here we have used more than two nouns or pronouns, and it is joined by and. So whenever the nouns or pronouns are joined by and, we will use a plural verb. So we will use here were. The teacher and the students were very excited. The monitor with four captains dash was or were given the task of taking care of the students. Yes, children. Now here the subject is the monitor, and here also we have used more than two nouns, monitor and captains, and they are joined by with. So if the nouns are joined by with, we will use a singular verb, that is was. The monitor with four captains was given the task of taking care of the students. So children, read the paragraph, try to get the subject first, then filling the blanks with correct option. Understood? Exercise C. Filling the blanks with is, am or are. Number 1. She dash writing a letter to her friend in Italy. Now she is a third person singular pronoun. So if it is third person singular pronoun, we will use the verb is. She is writing a letter to her friend in Italy. Next, my mother dash baking a fruit cake for me. Here, my mother is the subject, which is third person singular noun. So, with third person singular noun, we will use is. My mother is baking a fruit cake for me. Next, they dash waiting for us near the bridge. Now here in this sentence, they is third person plural pronoun. So if the subject is plural, we will use are. They are waiting for us near the bridge. So like this, try to do this exercise. Identify the subject first. Okay children? See page number 106, exercise D. Filling the blanks with has or have. Number 1. He dash a nice bungalow near the sea. Now what is the subject children? He, which is third person singular pronoun. So we will use has. He has a nice bungalow near the sea. Next, they dash reserved a seat in advance for my uncle. Now what is the subject? They, which is third person plural pronoun. So we will use here have. They have reserved a seat in advance for my uncle. Next, these flowers dash a very strong fragrance. So here we are talking about flowers, that is third person plural noun. So again we will use here have. These flowers have a very strong fragrance. So children, try to do this exercise. Identify the subject first, then it would be easier for you to do the exercise. Okay. Exercise E. Rewrite these sentences correctly. Number 1. What good books do you have for studying history? Now remember this thing, children. Whenever in a sentence, if the helping verb is do, does or did, you will use the verb have. Whatever the subject would be, first person, second person or third person, you will use the verb have. So here in the place of has, you will use have. What good books do you have for studying history? Second, does your friend have good English pronunciation? Yes, children. In this sentence, the helping verb is does. So if the helping verb is does, the main verb would be have. So here, no change is required. Same answer would be there. Does your friend have good English pronunciation? Third, Gitanjali by Rabindranath Tagore are a good book. Now here we are talking about Gitanjali. It is a singular subject. So we will use singular verb. So instead of are, we will use is. Gitanjali by Rabindranath Tagore is a very good book. So like this, try to do this exercise. And yes, children, one more thing I would like to tell you. No one will ever love you as much as your mother. So love your mother unconditionally. Bye bye. Have a good day.